Hi Capricorn, this is Jess, the Mystical Cat. Welcome to my channel. Happy December, happy holidays, happy New Year. I wanted to mention that I was shuffling the cards before I came on air and the Five of Swords jumped up. So I do want to get more information before I get into describing what that exactly means for you guys this month and this specific message. So I also see the Emperor and the Ten of Swords. So I do feel like there's hostility in the air, and it comes from a male or a person that has a very masculine energy. So it's a person that's very intense. It's a person that's focused on the target. They want to succeed. But I do feel like there's hostility from that person. And then again, I do want to point out this could be either yourself or somebody else in your environment. And I want to highlight at this point in my reading that this is a general reading, that you should also check for your sun, moon, and your rising. And not everything will resonate with everyone, but hopefully you'll get some messages from my reading. So I do see, like, I have Five of Wands, the Five of Swords that had jumped up before, the Ten of Swords, and the Emperor. So there is this guy. He's focused on the target, but there is hostility around them. So there's either a lot of people battling him, or there is just that competitive spirit that he has, that he wants to take everyone down. And it's not really that he wants to take everyone down, but he just wants to get to the top. And he'll do whatever it takes to do it. So that's the energy that I'm sensing. And then again, this might be you, or this might be somebody else in your environment. And then if it's you, Capricorn, I just wanted to remind you that it's important to remember what our values are, and that if we work hard, we always get to the top, even if it takes a bit longer. And if there's someone else out there trying to step on your toes, just don't fight, but just stand up for yourself, if that makes any sense. That's the message that I'm getting. Like, don't stoop low to his same or her same tactics, but keep your guard up and keep your professionalism, your spirit, your morale up, but don't let anyone step over you. This is the reading of December 2017, closing of the year. Let's see what's in the cards for my Capricorn friends. Good luck to everyone. Bottom of the reading, I do have the Two of Cups framing the reading. There's definitely strong love, and the Lovers at the top. A lot of you Capricorns are falling in love this month. And I see the Emperor again, the Knight of Wands, the Sun, the Empress. So definitely a lot of love for all of you. So that is so beautiful. And I do have to point out, as I stopped laying out the cards, because I have like so many messages coming into my mind right now, that I really want to focus out on laying out the spread before I can get into the details for you guys. So I have top corner, the Star, next to the Ten of Pentacles, Ten of Cups, the Lovers, the Two of Swords, Five of Swords, and then the Nine of Pentacles. I also have the Temperance, the Page of Wands, the Knight of Swords, the King of Swords, the Moon and the Sun together, the Two of Cups, the Empress, the Eight of Wands. So definitely the first message that comes to me when I see this spread is about love. That is the main focus of your life right now. Many of you also, happy birthday. Many of you have birthdays in December as well. So I see here the Emperor and the Empress, soulmate connection. And then we have here the Sun and the Moon, also soulmate connection. The Two of Cups also shows a soulmate connection, and then it's connected to the Lovers. So many of you are going to start a relationship, or might be in a relationship with someone, or if you're having a difficult time with your partner, I feel like this is the right time to tell you, this is it. This is the relationship of your life. So you need to work things out, because it is in the cards for you. This is your path when it comes to relationships. This is it, Capricorn. This is your guy. This is your girl. So make it work some way, somehow, because you're being given a beautiful opportunity for love. Star and the 10 of Pentacles next to the 10 of Cups. I can feel or sense that there's many of you out there looking to get married, to buy a home, to get established when it comes to that family foundation. So many of you that are coupled up may be looking into having children, into getting married, getting engaged, proposing to the other person, looking for places to live, and actually buying a home. I do see here that many of you are very focused right now into the love aspect of your life, and you might not be seeing people in the financial environment. If you guys work with other people, I do feel like there is hostility, and you need to open your eyes, because you're in a good financial stance, but you don't know who you're dealing with. So you need to actually rip the band-aid off and actually see who are these people that are trying to mess up your game, because I do feel like there's people trying to mess with your energy, mess with your money. So maybe people, I do want to point out also something that just came right now to me. Keep your successes to yourself. I do feel like if you start sharing how happy, how established, how successful you are, other people start feeling a bit, they might take it personal, and they might not like it, because that's human nature. So keep your wins and your successes to yourself, and move forward with the plans that you have in life. I see here the Temperance, the Chariot, and the Emperor. So I feel like there is a big move that you're going to do. It requires a big move from your part, but I feel like it's not the time yet. I do want to say this is regarding to your social status or to your public figure image. It's like something that's going to put you in the spotlight, Capricorn. It might be a raise, not exactly a raise, but it might be a promotion or launching on a new product, or setting up your own business. It might be something that's just going to put you in the spotlight. And it's going to happen all so fast, but at this moment you're not feeling like it's happening oh so fast, because guess what? The Temperance is there, and they're telling you, you need to wait, you need to wait. But when this actually happens, when the timing is right, it's going to happen so fast that you're going to have so much energy. You're going to be investing all your energy into this new project that you're actually going to be depleted. So what I do recommend is, if you're putting all your energy into one specific project, whatever it is that you're thinking about, Capricorn, many Capricorns out there, it could be a different thing for many of you, but it might be something that's really taking on a lot of your energy. I would say don't go at it with such power and force all at once, because you might exhaust your energy, and you might have to start from a point lesser than where you had started at the beginning. So I do feel like if, let's say you guys are into like bodybuilding or physical training or anything like that, if you're like training for so many hours, it's going to leave you a bit debilitated. And I do want to mention that you could apply that to anything, to investing. If you're starting to invest in stocks and you just invest all of your money, it might be that one of those investments is not so good, so it might leave you a bit depleted. So hold your horses, pace yourself down, and know that there is a timing for everything. Do want to mention here, there's a King of Swords. I feel like an energy of a person that's very analytical. It's a person that is in a position of charge, and also a person that it's like a sounding board for you. It might be a male or a woman, but it has a very strong energy compared to yours. And when I mean energy, I don't mean physical energy. They're just so intelligent, so intuitive, and you get so much feedback from this person, like you feel like they're your personal consultant, if that makes any sense. I do feel like you're going to be getting a lot of advice from this person, and I do want to point out that for many of you, this person might be your partner. So many of you have a partner that is really, really strong in your life, and you feel like it would be hard for you to make decisions if you didn't have this person here to give you the advice and the support that you actually need to make a decision at work or to make a big purchase or things like that. I do feel like there is a lot of love with this person, and things are going to happen so fast, like whatever you guys are doing, if you're planning to get engaged or something. I feel like there is also fear in this person's mind. So even though this is all looking so beautiful, I feel like the person on the other end, your partner, doesn't feel 100% secure about this relationship, and I really don't understand why. I really don't understand why the person feels not loved, because there is a lot of love and it's evident, but it might be that the person are a bit insecure. So you need to, it seems like you have the right personality to actually feed and nurture that relationship. I do see that things are going to work out so well. I might see a bit of travel or something that just jumps so fast. I see money coming into you guys. I also see here mom visiting home. So I don't know if you guys live away from your parents, but I do feel like your parents are going to be in your home rather than you going to their place maybe for the holidays. That is going to be a beautiful time. So if you feel tense about that, there's nothing to worry about. Definitely a lot of Capricorns thinking about moving in, getting married, settling down. I do feel that energy very, very strong. Many of you need to open your eyes to the beautiful things and know that you're so lucky, Capricorn. You have so much to look forward to that there's no reason to be afraid and look. I feel like many of you guys are afraid of success, maybe because like you want it so bad that when you have it, you don't really know if that's success or not, if that makes any sense to anyone. So open your eyes into the bright sun, because life is shining upon you. It's going to be a beautiful end of year to many of you. I do want to point out what came up in the beginning of the reading. You guys need to be very, very careful with people that are saying lies, gossip, or instigating against you, because I do feel that energy there, and I do feel like you need to be very discreet with your plans, with the words that you say. You need to keep them to yourself. You're really good at that, Capricorn, because I know how mysterious and private you guys are, but just remember, even the people that you think you can trust might not be trustworthy. So be cautious about that. I do see money coming in through signing of some papers, documentation. Maybe many of you work in sales. I don't know if that may apply to anyone, but I do feel like signing off of papers, getting some money from that. So some of you guys are getting money through documentation and paperwork. I do see here a new beginning at work, a new project, a new idea, but I do feel like you do have to wait for that. I also feel like many of you had so much energy, but you guys have been feeling like depleted lately, and it's because you guys have been riding that horse so fast that you need to give them a break to relax. So many of you stress out a lot, want to do 100 things at a time, but you need to pace yourself down because you don't want to end up like this, you know. And closing of the reading is the Emperor and the Knight of Wands. So beautiful things are coming in. Many of you guys are getting a promotion, getting established, doing something big that is going to impact your public image and your status, or your status in society or with the people where you are. You're just going to be more popular, more, I feel like you're going to get some sort of public recognition, Capricorn, during this coming weeks. So it's going to be a beautiful time for you guys. I do hope that my messages resonated with you. I hope that you guys have a beautiful end of year. Happy holidays. Please remember to comment, share, subscribe, and hit the like button if any of this resonates with you. Have a wonderful December. Namaste.